Hi everyone. If you are trying to improve your personality, but still cannot find the right way, then this message is for you. Many women today still don't truly understand how to work on their personality. Some feel lost, unsure where to begin, while others think personality is only about how they look or dress. But the truth is, your personality shapes your entire life. It affects how people see you, how you handle challenges, and how confident you feel from the inside. Many women want to grow, but don't realize that the secret to success, happiness, and inner peace lies in self-development. Your personality is not just your looks or how you speak. It is your energy, your attitude, and the kindness in your heart. It is who you are when no one is watching, how you treat yourself when you fail, and how you treat others when they can do nothing for you. Personality is not something fixed at birth. It is something you create, polish, and improve each day. Every woman has the power to evolve into her best version. But sadly, most people never focus on personality improvement. They think they are stuck with the person they have always been. They say things like, "This is just how I am," as if change is impossible. But you are not a tree. You are not meant to stay rooted in one place with the same thoughts, habits, and fears. You are a human being with emotions, wisdom, and endless potential to grow. Imagine looking in the mirror and seeing your reflection. You see your face, your features, but do you truly see yourself? Do you understand the woman behind the smile? Many people live their entire lives without really knowing who they are. They accept the labels that others give them, too quiet, too emotional, too bold, and forget to define themselves. But you can never develop a strong personality until you truly understand yourself. The first step to transformation is self-awareness. Ask yourself, who am I really? Not what others call you, not the role you play as a mother, daughter, wife, or friend, but who are you deep inside? What makes you smile from the heart? What drains your energy? What are your fears and dreams? Most people never find the answers to these questions because they never spend time alone reflecting. But self-awareness is the foundation of growth. Without it, you cannot control your emotions, your reactions, or your decisions. Think about a woman who gets angry easily and says, "That's just who I am." But is that really who she is? Or is it just a pattern she learned over time from stress, hurt, or insecurity? If she takes a moment to observe her reactions, she might realize her anger isn't her true nature. It's a habit, something she can change. That's the power of self-awareness. The same rule applies to every part of your personality. If you often stay quiet in group discussions, ask yourself why. Are you truly a quiet person, or are you afraid people will judge you? If you feel low confidence, is it because you are not capable, or because others once made you feel small? Once you start asking these questions, you uncover the real you, the woman buried under layers of fear and conditioning. One of the best ways to become self-aware is to spend time with yourself. In today's world, we are always surrounded by distractions. Social media, noise, responsibilities, leaving no space for silence. But real growth happens in silence. Set aside some time each day to disconnect from the world and connect with your inner self. Sit in a quiet place, go for a peaceful walk, or write your thoughts in a journal. You'll start noticing patterns. Why you react a certain way, what makes you sad or happy, and what truly matters to you. Another beautiful way to know yourself better is through feedback. Ask people you trust, maybe your close friend, your sister, or your mentor, to tell you honestly about your strengths and weaknesses. Sometimes others can see what we overlook. If someone tells you that you often sound negative or impatient, don't take it personally. Reflect on it. Ask yourself, is there truth in what they're saying? Feedback isn't judgment. It's a mirror that helps you see clearly. Mistakes are also one of the best teachers. Every mistake has a lesson hidden in it. Don't run away from them. Don't blame others. Ask yourself, what could I have done better? Every time you take responsibility, you grow stronger and wiser. Remember, self-awareness is not about being harsh on yourself. It's about understanding yourself with honesty and compassion. It's about knowing your strengths and using them to your advantage. It's about accepting your flaws without shame, knowing they are part of your journey. When you are aware of who you are, you become confident, calm, and in control of your life. You stop letting others define you. You become the author of your own story. Most people live life reacting to situations, but strong women act with intention. They choose how to respond. They live with purpose. Now, let's talk about mindset. The invisible power that shapes your world. The way you think determines the way you live. Your thoughts create your emotions, and your emotions shape your behavior. If you fill your mind with doubt and fear, your life will feel heavy. But if you fill it with hope, gratitude, and belief, you'll begin to glow from within. Two women can face the same hardship. One becomes bitter, while the other becomes stronger. The difference, their mindset. A positive mindset doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means looking at them with strength and faith. It means asking, what is this trying to teach me? Instead of, why is this happening to me? Life will always test you, but your mindset decides whether those tests break you or make you. When you fail or feel disappointed, remind yourself it's not the end. A woman with a negative mindset will say, I'm not good enough. But a woman with a positive mindset will say, I'll try again. I'm learning. Every challenge makes you wiser. Every rejection teaches you something valuable. To develop a positive mindset, start by observing your thoughts. Many women constantly think, I can't do this, or I'm not capable. These thoughts weaken you. Replace them with, I'll find a way, or I'm strong enough to handle this. Speak kindly to yourself. The words you use matter. Be your own biggest supporter. Surround yourself with people who lift you up. If you're always around those who complain, gossip, or discourage you, their energy will pull you down. But if you spend time with people who inspire you, who remind you of your worth, you'll rise higher. Choose your circle wisely. Protect your peace. Your environment has a huge impact on your mindset. How you start your day also plays a big role. Instead of beginning your morning with social media or negative news, start it with gratitude. Take a deep breath and say to yourself, today is a new chance. I am grateful for my life. I will focus on what I can control. Small habits create big changes. When you start your day with positive energy, it stays with you throughout. Remember, life will never be perfect. There will be struggles, heartbreaks, and moments of doubt. But with the right mindset, you will handle everything with grace. You will walk with confidence, speak with kindness, and carry peace in your heart. A positive woman glows not because life is easy, but because she refuses to let it make her bitter. Communication is another pillar of a powerful personality. How you express yourself defines how people understand you. It's not only about using fancy words, but about expressing your thoughts clearly and calmly. Some women stay silent out of fear, while others speak without clarity. But communication is a skill that can be learned. The first rule of good communication is listening. Most people think communication is only about talking, but real communication begins with listening. When you truly listen, you understand others better, and in return, they respect you more. Have you ever spoken to someone who was waiting only for their turn to talk? It feels like talking to a wall. Don't be that person. Listen with full attention. When you listen deeply, people feel valued and seen. When you speak, express yourself confidently but kindly. Confidence doesn't mean being loud or dominating. It means believing in what you're saying. It means standing by your words with calmness. People admire women who speak with clarity and conviction. Avoid using weak phrases like maybe or I think so. Instead, use words like I believe or I'm sure. The way you speak reflects the way you think. Speak clearly, slowly, and with purpose. Your voice is powerful. Use it to uplift, not to hurt. Communication is also about body language. How you carry yourself, how you smile, how you maintain eye contact. When you walk with confidence, even before you speak, your presence speaks for you. Remember, personality is not about perfection. It's about progress. Every day, take one small step toward becoming a better version of yourself. Read something that inspires you. Compliment another woman genuinely. Learn to forgive, let go, and move forward. Your personality will shine brighter with every act of kindness, every lesson learned, and every time you choose peace over drama. True beauty is not about makeup or clothes. It's the light in your heart, the strength in your character, and the warmth in your words. A woman who knows herself, values herself, and continues to grow. That woman is truly beautiful. When a woman learns to truly listen, her words begin to carry a deeper meaning, and people start valuing what she says. Listening with care makes conversations more powerful. Another essential part of good communication is speaking with confidence. Confidence is not about being loud, bossy, or trying to dominate a room. It is about believing in what you say and expressing yourself with clarity and calm strength. People naturally respect women who speak with assurance. When you hesitate, mumble, or use uncertain words like maybe, or I think, you sound unsure of yourself. But when you use words like I believe, I am certain, or I know, your voice carries weight and creates an impression that lasts. Body language also plays a strong role in how you communicate. You may speak wisely, but if your body language doesn't match your words, people may not take you seriously. Stand tall, walk with grace, and maintain eye contact. Let your gestures flow naturally when you speak. Avoid folding your arms, looking down, or fidgeting, as these can make you appear nervous or unconfident. A woman's confidence often shines through the way she carries herself. The way you sit, stand, and walk tells people how you feel about yourself. A strong presence doesn't come from trying too hard. It comes from being comfortable in your own skin. Another valuable skill in communication is learning the art of silence. Not every moment requires words. Sometimes silence speaks louder than any sentence. When you pause before replying, you show wisdom. If you rush to respond in every conversation, you may say something you regret later. But when you take a moment to think before answering, your response becomes thoughtful and meaningful. Smart women don't rush to speak. They listen, understand, and then reply in a way that adds value. Emotional control is also essential in good communication. Many people lose control of their emotions during discussions. They get upset when criticized or become defensive when someone disagrees. But a strong personality is built on emotional balance. Learn to stay calm even when the situation feels tough. When someone criticizes you, take a deep breath, understand what they are saying, and then respond calmly. When you speak with composure, you hold power in every conversation. Calmness makes you appear wiser and more confident. To communicate effectively, a woman must also continue expanding her knowledge. Women who read learn, and stay aware have more to share. Knowledge makes your words valuable. When you know about different subjects, you can join conversations with confidence. You never feel left out or unsure about what to say. Read books that inspire you, watch educational content, and stay curious about the world. The more you learn, the more interesting your conversations become. And like every skill, communication improves with practice. No woman is born an excellent communicator. Those women who speak gracefully, inspire others, and make an impact have practiced for years. Start small. Speak up in small groups, in meetings, or with friends. Share your ideas. Express your opinions. Do not be afraid of judgment. The more you practice, the more natural it becomes. A strong personality grows from strong communication. When you learn to listen deeply, speak clearly, stay calm, and express yourself confidently, people will respect you more. And even more important, you will start respecting yourself. Your mindset shapes your personality. The way you think about yourself and the world defines how you act, how you carry yourself, and how others see you. If you always focus on what is wrong, you will feel stuck and find excuses. But if you train your mind to think positively, you will see hope even in challenges. Many women struggle because they allow negativity to control their thinking. They compare themselves to others and feel not good enough. They focus on their past mistakes and lose faith in their abilities. They listen to people who doubt them and slowly begin to doubt themselves too. But your mind is powerful. It believes what you tell it. If you keep saying, "I can't," your mind will agree. But if you say, "I can, and I will find a way," your mind starts working to make it happen. A confident personality starts with a confident mindset. Imagine two women facing the same problem. One says, "This is too difficult. I can't do it." The other says, "This is hard, but I will learn." Who will grow faster? It will always be the one who believes she can improve. No one is perfect. Everyone fails. Everyone makes mistakes. The difference between those who grow and those who give up is how they think. To develop a strong personality, you must train your mind to replace negative thoughts with hopeful ones. This doesn't mean pretending everything is fine. It means choosing to see possibilities instead of problems. Instead of saying, "I am bad at this," say, "I am learning and I will get better." Instead of worrying about what others think, say, "I will give my best," and that's enough. Once your thoughts change, your actions follow. You feel more confident, more focused, and more alive. Handling failure gracefully is another part of a strong mindset. Many women give up after one failure, thinking maybe it's not meant for me. But failure is not the end, it is part of the journey to success. Every successful woman has faced failure before reaching her goals. The difference is, she didn't stop trying. She learned, adjusted, and moved forward. Think of a baby learning to walk. She falls many times, but she keeps getting up until she can walk on her own. She doesn't stop because she hasn't learned fear yet. But as we grow older, we start fearing failure because of what others might say, because of judgment, or because we doubt ourselves. To become strong, you must let go of this fear. Accept that failure teaches lessons success never can. Each setback gives you wisdom and strength. Surrounding yourself with positive energy is also crucial. The people you spend time with influence your mindset more than you realize. If you spend your days with those who complain, gossip, or discourage others, you will absorb that negativity. But if you choose friends who uplift you, motivate you, and work hard for their dreams, you will grow alongside them. Choose your company wisely. Follow women who inspire you. Read stories that encourage your exposure to negativity, whether from people, media, or even your own thoughts. Building a strong mindset takes time and patience. It requires daily effort, small choices, and self-awareness. But once positivity becomes a habit, it changes your life completely. You will still face problems, but you'll handle them differently. Instead of giving up, you'll look for solutions. Instead of blaming yourself, you'll learn from the experience. Instead of believing others' doubts, you'll hold on to your faith in yourself. A strong mindset is the root of a strong personality. When your thoughts support your goals, no obstacle can hold you back from becoming the woman you want to be. Your actions speak louder than your words. It is not what you promise or dream about that defines you. It is what you do every single day. Many women wish to be confident, respected, and successful, but very few take consistent action to achieve it. If you want to improve your personality, focus on your daily habits. Small habits create your image and shape how others see you. Think about a woman who always talks about change but never acts. Over time, people stop believing her words. But when someone quietly works on herself, learns something new, and grows each day, her actions speak for her. This is the real power of consistency. One of the strongest habits that builds character is discipline. A disciplined woman earns respect wherever she goes. Whether it's waking up early, completing her goals, or keeping her word, discipline builds trust. Many people fail to stay consistent because they rely on motivation. But motivation is temporary. It fades with time. The true foundation of success is self-discipline. It is doing what needs to be done even when you don't feel like doing it. For example, if you want to speak better, practice daily. Read out loud, learn new words, and talk confidently. If you want to become more independent, take small steps each day that challenge you. It is not about big leaps. It's about showing up every day. Another habit that shapes a woman's personality is continuous learning. The more you learn, the stronger and more confident you become. Some people stop learning after school or college, but the truth is, life never stops teaching. Every day offers lessons through books, through people, through experiences. Women who stay curious, who keep learning, always stay ahead. The world keeps changing, and only those who grow with it remain strong. Every woman carries within her the power to transform her life. She doesn't need to be the loudest in the room, the most beautiful, or the most talented. What truly makes her powerful is her character, her patience, and her ability to rise again no matter how many times she falls. A strong personality is not built in a day. It grows slowly through self-awareness, confidence, kindness, and courage. The woman who listens deeply, thinks wisely, acts consistently, and believes in herself becomes unstoppable. She doesn't wait for others to validate her worth. She knows it within herself. And that quiet strength, that grace, and that resilience are what make her truly beautiful. A well-informed woman carries a quiet strength within her. She can speak with confidence, make wiser choices, and naturally inspire the people around her. Equally important in her growth is the habit of self-reflection. Many go through life without truly pausing to understand their own actions. They keep repeating the same mistakes, reacting the same way, and then wonder why nothing changes. But a woman who takes time to reflect on her words, her emotions, and her behavior becomes wiser with every passing day. Self-reflection helps her see what is working in her life and what needs to improve. It allows her to learn from her experiences and make better decisions in the future. Good habits are also reflected in the way a woman treats others. A graceful personality is not just about outer success or confidence. It also shines through kindness, empathy, and respect. People may forget your words, but they never forget how you made them feel. When a woman develops the habit of listening with care, speaking gently, and helping others sincerely, her presence automatically becomes more attractive. True strength is not shown by those who overpower others, but by those who lift others up and bring light into their lives. The most challenging part of building good habits is staying consistent. Many women start new routines full of excitement, but after a few weeks, old patterns return. This happens because they aim for big sudden changes instead of focusing on small steps that can last. The real secret to long-term growth is starting small and staying steady. Instead of reading for hours, start with a few pages each day. Instead of trying to transform overnight, focus on improving a little every day. Small daily actions slowly build into strong routines that shape a woman's personality and confidence over time. If you truly wish to improve yourself, don't just dream about it, act on it. Choose the habits that reflect the kind of woman you wish to become. Stay consistent, stay patient, and trust the process. Gradually, these small steps will shape you into a woman who is confident, calm, and admired by many. The people you surround yourself with shape your personality more than you might realize. Your circle influences your thoughts, your self-belief, and even your behavior. If you spend your time with those who complain or criticize, soon you will find yourself doing the same. If you stay around negative minds, they will drain your energy, plant doubts in your heart, and slow down your growth. But when you are in the company of positive, strong, and encouraging people, you begin to reflect those same qualities. Imagine a woman spending her days with friends who have no goals and waste time gossiping or blaming others. Even if she dreams of success, her surroundings will slowly weaken her spirit. Her potential will fade, not because she lacks ability, but because her environment offers no inspiration. On the other hand, if she surrounds herself with women who are disciplined, focused, and always learning, she will naturally feel motivated to do better. Their energy will inspire her. Their drive will remind her what's possible. Success and confidence will become part of her mindset. One of the biggest mistakes many women make is trying to fit into the wrong group. They fear being left out, so they adjust themselves for people who do not truly support their growth. But this can be dangerous to your self-worth. If you want to grow, choose your company carefully. It is far better to have a small circle that lifts you higher than a large one that holds you down. Also, keep people in your life who challenge you. Growth never happens in comfort. When you have friends, mentors, or family members who push you to improve, they help you rise. These people will correct you with honesty, guide you with care, and celebrate your success sincerely. Such relationships are priceless. A woman with a strong personality is someone who keeps learning and evolving, and the right company plays a huge part in that. But what if you are surrounded by negativity and can't change your environment right away? Then you must be very careful about what you feed your mind. In today's world, your company is not just the people you meet, it's also the content you consume, the shows you watch, the social media you follow, the voices you listen to, and the books you read. If your mind is constantly filled with toxic or negative content, it will weaken your spirit. But if you fill your life with positive, inspiring, and uplifting content, it will shape you in the right direction. You also need the confidence to walk away from people or situations that harm your peace. Many women stay in toxic environments because they are afraid of being alone. But solitude is far better than bad company. When you let go of negativity, you create room for better people and better energy. It takes courage to step away from relationships that drain you, but doing so will make you stronger, happier, and more at peace. Over time, your life will attract people who value and respect you. One of the best ways to draw the right people into your life is to become the kind of woman you want to meet. If you want positive, wise, and confident people around you, start by cultivating those traits within yourself. Work on your mindset, your health, your habits, and your purpose. As you grow, you will naturally attract those who share your energy. Personal growth begins from within, and your environment will adjust to match it. Your personality is deeply connected to your daily habits. What you repeatedly do defines who you become. You cannot expect to be a confident and inspiring woman if your habits do not support that image. Many admire strong, successful women and think they were born special. But in truth, they shape themselves through daily discipline and conscious habits. If you want to improve your personality, pay close attention to your everyday routine. Do you wake up with intention and gratitude, or do you let the day control you? Do you spend your time learning something new, taking care of your body, and nurturing your mind? Or do you allow distractions to rule your time? Even small daily choices make a difference. They build your confidence, your focus, and your character. If you truly wish to change your life, begin by changing your habits. Do not wait for motivation to appear. it fades quickly. Discipline is what sustains real transformation. Discipline means showing up for yourself even when you don't feel like it. It means staying loyal to your goals, no matter how slow the progress feels. When a woman becomes disciplined, she becomes unstoppable. One of the most powerful habits you can develop is reading. Women who continue learning never stop growing. Books, podcasts, and meaningful conversations open the mind, deepen understanding, and bring wisdom. The more you learn, the more confident and thoughtful you become. Knowledge gives you strength. It makes your words meaningful and your presence impactful. A well-read woman has a richness of thought that cannot be faked. Taking care of your health is another vital habit. A strong mind lives in a healthy body. When you neglect your health, your energy and confidence fade. But when you nourish yourself with good food, exercise regularly, and rest properly, your entire personality brightens. People respect women who care for themselves because it shows self-discipline and self-worth. When you feel strong, you carry yourself with grace and confidence. Managing time wisely also defines a strong personality. Many waste precious hours on unimportant things and then wonder why they feel stuck. But a woman who values her time achieves more. She plans her days, sets her priorities, and removes distractions. When you use time with purpose, you gain clarity and confidence because you see real growth happening in your life. Another life-changing habit is gratitude. Many people focus on what's missing, but true happiness grows when you start appreciating what you already have. Gratitude transforms your energy. It makes you calmer, more content, and more attractive to others. People are drawn to women who radiate positivity and peace. Gratitude softens your heart and strengthens your soul at the same time. A strong personality is not just about ambition or charm. It is also about kindness, patience, and emotional depth. Your personality is your responsibility. It is not something you inherit. It's something you build every single day. If you wish to become the best version of yourself, be mindful of your habits. Remove those that weaken your spirit and replace them with those that uplift it. Stay steady, stay consistent, and keep growing, no matter how long it takes. The transformation may be slow, but every small step will move you closer to the woman you are meant to be. A woman of grace, confidence, and true strength who quietly inspires everyone around her.